British Columbia is experiencing very heavy rain in the Fraser Valley and surrounding areas. The risks of flooding, landslides, and debris flows caused by an atmospheric river rolling over the province's coast has prompted a local state of emergency. Forecasters say up to 130 millimeters of rain could fall, causing significant risk. Our science and climate specialist, Darius Madavi, has been following the conditions for us. Wonderful, at least for many of us, that the rain actually stopped here in Metro Vancouver.
That's right.
But you're monitoring other things in the interior and beyond.
That's right. So in the southeast, we still have some rainfall warnings in effect. The orange rainfall warnings that we've had across parts of the lower mainland have now all dropped. That was just the case as of 10, 20 minutes ago. But the atmospheric river, as you can see there, continuing to feed into the southeastern parts of BC. So even though, as we can see on the radar here, the rain has more or less stopped on the lower mainland, we're not entirely out of the woods. I want to zoom in before we move into the southeastern part of BC on Chilliwack, where we have a couple of evacuation alerts in place. So these are be ready to leave at a moment's notice, but you don't need to leave yet. They're all along the Chilliwack River, or both along the Chilliwack River. About 40 properties affected here. I was just looking at the river levels on the stream flow, and we are seeing continuing to spike a little bit, but now holding a little bit steadier than it was earlier today. Still very high stream flows, and they did continue to rise even after the rain stopped, which I think is an important point. We have a lot of mountains in this area where the water can keep running down off of, a lot of snow melt. That is going to continue to contribute to the problem even as the rain has stopped. So we're not entirely out of the woods, even here on the lower mainland, and as a result, we still have a flood watch in place, blanketing the lower mainland and up to parts of the south coast. High stream flow advisories in other areas as well, so that means that you should be cautious around any waterways or rivers because we may see those levels rise very quickly. The flood watch in particular, keep an eye there because, again, the snow melt could continue to add to those river levels, could continue to rise as well. The warmth that's been coming in as a result of this system also contributing to the avalanche danger. This map is actually a lot better than it was yesterday. This was a lot of red yesterday. So the orange level, considerable, an improvement, and it will continue to improve into the weekend and beyond. So Avalanche Canada says, because we have seen, again, less rain, temperatures coming down, allowing more stability to build in the snowpack.
It's nice that we've had this break, and heaven knows we're used to rain here on the south coast. For the rest of the province, when do they get a break?
Soon. Next, we have a few more hours of this probably, but by the time we get into the overnight hours, even southeastern parts of BC, which are still seeing that atmospheric flow, should start to see a drying out and then calming as we get into the next few days. But that said, still a few rainfall warnings in place. Some of these areas, including Highway 1 from Rogers Pass to Eagles Pass, could still see another 20 to 30 millimeters, which would bring their daily total up to about 70 millimeters or so in total for as it's on the high end, I would say. But keep an eye on this, and as we watch that rain continue to move in, I'm sure as we get into the weekend and a bit of a sunnier stretch for most folks, it'll be a welcome break.
No kidding. Darius Madavi, thanks very much.
Thank you.